And I've been there where you just, let me just call, in your mind, you're like, let me just call Felipe. Maybe he's holding. You know what I'm saying? I remember one day, there was a guy, you were asking about drug dealers, Lee. Let me tell you how wide open it is. Again, sorry to talk about this city, one of my favorite cities in the country.
Hollywood.
Houston, Texas, had a kid that would come to your shows, Lee, and he would give you a bud, and you'd go, wow, this is Houston. Where did you get this from? He goes, this is what I grow. And he'd go, I got 6 other strains. You want to buy something? You're like, yeah. You'd go out to his car, Lee, and he had one of those construction trucks with the panels and shit. And I wish I was lying to you, Lee. I wish I was lying to you. He would open up the panels, and he'd have little jars of weed. This is fucking 12 years ago. The Laugh Stop was still open.
Yeah.
This was at the Laugh Stop when Rogan was headlining. Those things that you see of
Pete.
That fucking video that you see of Red Band texting me and me going off on him in 2003. That was then. That was then. This guy would show up to the shows, Lee, and he would have these weed containers, and then part of the conversation, he'd go, hold on. And it was like you were in that scene in Taxi Driver. I got fucking pills. And you're like, wait a second, what do you got? The one time he came to a show, he had Coke, Vicodin, Valium, Xanax, some tranquilizer you gave to retarded kids when they went over the top.
PCP.
He had something else. He had 20 different fucking things in there.
He must have been your favorite.
I used to give him $200, bro, and he would give me a to-go package that would fucking make a mule sing. He would give me like a half 8-ball, fucking 20 Vicodins, 20 Xanax.
Yeah, a variety pack.
Oh my God, he'd give me fucking animal tranquilizers. You have no idea.
Would you do something like give you like your favorite drug dealer like a Christmas present or something?
All
or
the
something
time.
Jesus.
My Don Sleazy, I used to give him shit every year. Clothing, hats, whatever they fucking gave me that I didn't want, I'd pass it on to my drug dealer.
That's the Martel cartel?
Yeah, because I usually owed him money. So this would kill things for a little while. At least I got a package on Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Sometimes like, you would take
let me get a gram until tomorrow.
Sometimes you would take them to shows to pick up. You're like, you get a pay 100. Right there next to you, you buy him a drink. You just get right next to it.
Dog, I used to bring him to shows. I used to bring him to shows with me.
Yeah, I used to hang out at the Wild Coyote.
Yeah, I used to bring him to shows.
Having a good time, like a little groupie.
I still talk to Don.
Yeah, good weed too, though.
Yeah, he has tremendous weed.
Good weed.
I talked to Don Sleazy 3 days ago. Armo, my Armenian.
Yeah.
I talk to him about every 3 weeks.
How about the Wolf?
But the Wolf is in New York selling real estate, making fucking money at the age of 70 fucking 3 or 4 years old.
You used to bring the Wolf around too, bro.
The Wolf was my partner.
You guys to show that. I used to order extra burrito for him too.
Oh yeah, the Wolf was a dear friend. I had him on the podcast about 8 months ago.
He always sold cars, huh?
I almost stabbed him. He came on here, and his daughter told him not to talk about the old days, that he would be charged. And he came on here and sat there like a fucking retard. So I put him in a cab, and his ex-wife called me and asked me what I gave him. And I said, he's the Wolf. You never knew what he had in that top pocket.
Never.
I knew the Wolf since 1988.
Is he named after the Pulp Fiction character?
No. He's named after his own character. He's the original Wolf.
He's a car salesman in Denver, right?
In Denver. I met him in Denver, originally from New York, an ex-weed dealer from Hawaii, junkie, New York, Lower East Side.
He did also crack back in the day. We had quit.
His family owned a string of pharmacies, and he robbed all of them in the 60s. They were Jewish. And his brother was the Jew Mambo King of the New York City in the early 50s.
The dance king?
Yeah, they were all the dance
He
king
would
Jews.
Tell a story, move his hand real cool, like, Joy, I'm losing my mind.
He would fucking do shit. He was the perfect partner, because when you're doing drugs like that, you have to have a partner, and there has to be an understanding that, listen, you scratch my back, and I scratch your back. You know what that means, Lee?
No.
If today, Tuesday, tomorrow morning, I wake up broke and you wake up broke, and God forbid you get a check that got mailed to the wrong location, and now you get it in the mail for $280, I get 100 off the top.
What?
Yeah,
100?
Because I might get a check Thursday when you're broke,
It might be 6.
And I might get 600. I might throw you $150.
So you're like a little mini corporation.
It's a mini corporation. It runs both ways. But there's times when we're both broke.
It's like a corporation, man.
And that's when I used to go. That's when I would put my cape on.
Okay, I mean, if like, do people like abide into it?
Yes.
Like, okay,
Yes.
because I used to hate when I was a server and people would like pull tips. I'm like, I don't trust any of these motherfuckers.
No. This is life. This is brotherhood life. This has nothing to do with people do it because they want to do it. So when you have a drug partner that picks you up every day at 1 and goes, "What's the schedule for the day?" And you're like, "Well, how much gas you got?" You know what I'm saying? How much gas you got? That's number one. How much gas do we have to work with? Because we're broke. So we might have to fucking take a ride somewhere and pick up an oven. You know, you never know what you got to do here.
What are you gonna do with an oven?
You never know. It's a quick 50.
You might gotta drive Chewy around.
Who gives a fuck, Lee?
50?
When you're doing drugs, it doesn't matter. Every day is an adventure.
Yeah, man.
You're not living on that fucking computer. And I'm not saying nothing bad. I just made a joke here. But you wake up and you have $3.50 in your pocket. You got to eat breakfast and you got to get a pack of cigarettes. Cigarettes are $6 or $7 last time I checked. So you're already minus $3.50. So you hope Lee's still sleeping next door and you go, Leaps, give me $5. I got to go get milk for breakfast or something. I only got 7, Joey. Give me the 5. Hurry up. Because the first thing you need is a cigarette to get the thinking going. Because there's a roach in the ashtray from the night before.
Mm-hmm. Give me 5. Hurry up.
Hurry up. And that'll hold you over till 11, that fucking roach. So you got to smoke that cigarette, smoke that roach, shower, and get out that fucking door and hustle breakfast. So there's a guy that'll give you an egg and sandwich and a yoo-hoo on the tab. That's the first place you hit. You tell him how you fucking left your wallet at your cousin's last night. You got to take a bus down there and pick it up. You'll swing by later, give him the $3 fucking bucks. There's no $3. You're not even taking a fucking bus. Nope. You're walking, bitch. This egg sandwich he gives you and this soda is your nutrients till who knows. You know what I'm saying?
Until you can make some money.
And you never know what you're going to do. You never know what you're going to bump into. Next thing you know, I bump into Felipe, and Felipe will go, dog, you're not going to believe this. You know that dude Lupe you don't like? Yeah. He stashes his drugs outside his house. That's it. We're on. We got a pipe. We got a mind fuck for the day. How are we going to do it? I don't know, because there's 10 Mexicans on one corner, and there's 82 on the other.
Yeah.
Unless you dress up like a fucking mailman and go in there and pick the rocks apart. I mean, Liam, we get creative.